Hi artists, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a long video about our next project, which I'm calling Self-Reflection and Goals. Okay, I've talked to a few of you about my experience at the AP training this summer and the project I did, how we went step by step and developed this project in the course of 4 days, which really needed to be a lot more. But we're going to do something similar to my experience with that art project because it truly was like the essence of what AP is looking for. And I discovered so much about myself as an artist and like attaching so much meaning and like true emotion into my artwork rather than just something pretty because I liked it. So we're going to explore something like that for our next project. So it's titled Self-Reflection and Goals because I want it to be art with meaning. Whenever you give something like a personal attachment as an artist, you put more depth into it, you put more detail, you put more oomph into it because you care more about it. Okay, when you have ties to something, your interest level is higher. So that's what we're doing with this. I want it to be free choice, but something that's important to you, something that, relates to you in your life, your values, and your goals. Yes, I appreciate pretty artwork, but AP is definitely taking that next step, making it that much more than just the pretty picture. And our writing is really going to be, what sells this stuff. Yes, artwork visually can sell it, but attaching our writing to it really reinforces the oomph, the meat, the higher level thinking. Okay, so this project's going to be due November 1st. That's a Friday. That's 2 solid weeks for you to work. So you'll start this project Thursday in class, and then Friday can be prep, and then 2 solid weeks. And since that isn't really that much time for what I'm going to ask you to do, time management and a workload for this AP course might require you to take it home. I don't require you to do that, but if at home you're able to give it more detail and more attention than our class period, I'm fine with that because in college, you're gonna, spend hours and hours and hours on a project outside of the studio. And that's okay. That's okay because what we're creating now is earning you that college credit. So we have to put that college workload, that college mindset on here and not just, oh, it's art class at school, I can just take a nap or relax today. We're not wanting to stress you out, but we need to start creating some really powerful stuff for our portfolio. Okay, and as we're doing this project, it will be essential for us to take progress photos as we go through each little stage. I have not heard back yet about the request for a camera. Okay, I did a grant request for the district to get us a nice digital camera so that we can take professional photos. I've not heard back yet. I know a lot of you have your own nice camera. You can use that. Your phone will be fine. Our computer phones take great pictures, so that's okay. I just want you to take a snapshot of your progress each and every day. Who cares? It's just one photo. It's not going to hurt us. When the cleanup clock goes off, just snap a picture. And that way we can see our growth and our changes and the development of our projects as we go along. Okay, so let's try to focus on that for this next assignment. And I also want to take pictures of you while you're working. I will do that. I'll creep around and take pictures of you. But that way it shows the artist in the whole process and in your element, in your work zone. So we can stage it a little bit, but they do like to see you with your art. So let's keep that in mind. Okay, so a little background there. But our topic is, like I said, free choice. We're going to start with what I'm going to call a mind map. This is pretty much the exact activity we did at the AP training, so I have all the examples to show you. I have them here with you, and then I'm going to bring them to school, I can take pictures of them and show you that way, but I want to lay them out for you at school too. Okay, so the mind map. How the instructor started this was a little bit weird. She basically just said, pick something that's important to you in your life and a goal that you might have. Okay, and her example was researching her ancestry, her genealogy, and she had 2 adoptive daughters, so she wanted to research their side and her side and then compare them, I guess. She didn't connect her art example to it, but her mind map was over the ancestry, okay? So that's the vague example she gave us, which was very confusing. So from that, I just randomly was like, okay, something in my life that I want to do that I like. Okay. Let's say my main idea is learning how to play the piano. Okay, I was in band all throughout school, so music, I knew how to play the piano a little bit. I played other instruments, but piano is something I've always wanted to do well and feel confident playing, and that's what my goal was for this little mind map. Okay, I didn't really know where she was going with this, so I just did that. And from that, there are topics on the chart for the mind map. I gave this to you in your folders at the beginning of the school year. I can give you another copy, but it's the exact same one that we did in class. So I'll just show you, not that you can really read it, but you can see, I started with my main idea, learn to play piano. Okay, and then all these different topics on how I could achieve this goal. Okay, so experimenting and ideas on how to achieve it, the purpose of it, process, reflection, research, experiences, materials, essential questions like who, what, when, where, how, open-ended explanation of it, and why? Why was the last one? So my main idea was learn to play piano. And my why, I wrote, was to reinstill playing music into my daily life. Okay, because I've lost that since high school. And that's really sad because it was something that was very special to me. Okay, anyway, so super random and kind of tricky to write about this. But it was super helpful. Okay, and I'll have this, you can look at it, and that's what I want you to do Thursday in class, is do this mind map. That's step 1, and the questions that are tied to it. Okay, it's kind of tricky, but it's good for you. And then that leads us to the next step. So step 2 here is taking that mind map and those ideas and creating art. Okay. So I was like, lady, are you serious? Learning to play the piano. How am I supposed to illustrate that through art without it being cheesy? So her challenge was for us to create 4 ideas, 4 brainstorm, 4 sketches related to our mind map, research or whatever. Okay, so this is what happened. I'll show you one at a time. Okay, the first one is this super cheesy piano with the music notes coming out. Okay, yeah, very literal music. It could be cute, but is it that advanced? Definitely not. Okay, so I was like, what in the heck? I don't know. Okay, so I was a little bit annoyed with myself. So I'm like, let me stretch it. Let me try to give it a little bit more meaning. Okay, then the second one is just stupid also, honestly. Okay, so it was supposed to be this circle, this united shape, whether it be a planet, the earth, whatever. It's a circle with all these strings wrapped around it, holding it together, with the music notes, the treble clef, the bass clef. Okay, still not loving this because it's